What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Press X Podcast, episode 29, your weekly podcast for nerdy news and opinions, coming at you each and every Monday at noon Eastern. I'm Kevin McManus. With me, as always, Kellen Willard.
What's up?
Oh, not too much.
All right.
No compliment on my shirt today.
No, that one sucks.
God damn it. Today, we're going to be talking about Comic-Con. We got a lot of DC stuff. And a little bit of Marvel.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of Marvel, actually.
Just a couple things, really.
And then we're going to do the gaming news first, as always. But at the end of the gaming news, we'll go into the kind of the Comic-Con stuff.
Comic-Con.
Give our opinions on some things. Tomb Raider. You ever hear about this game?
No, never heard of it.
A little bit of a controversy.
Oh, yeah?
Came out on the Xbox first, and it had like a year exclusive.
Had a year exclusive,
You
yeah.
remember all this? People were really mad. Well, it's finally coming to PS4. October 11th, PlayStation 4 players will get their hands on Tomb Raider PS4. It will come with everything, all the DLC that's happened, as well as a bunch of new content. They're putting out new content. If you're an Xbox owner and you have the Season Pass, you will get this content for free as well, in addition to everything that they already gave you. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, very strange new content, but I like it a lot.
What?
So there is Blood Ties, which is a first-person exploring, no combat, where you explore Lara Croft's house, the Kraft Manor.
Kraft Manor, yeah.
The Kraft Mac and Cheese Manor. And the addition is, on PlayStation, it's PSVR compatible.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, actually.
Sounds like they added that just for VR.
Yeah, I think... Actually, I know. The rule is if you release your game first on Xbox and it comes to PS4 later, you have to include something, PlayStation related or otherwise, to, I guess, entice people to buy it.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of indie games, like Shovel Knight, for instance, has a Kratos fight. Microsoft has the same exact stipulation.
Yeah.
But, like, it has that. Shuhei Yoshida and the Journey Wanderer person was a character in Super Time Force. Just things like that. I think that the PSVR mode is the exclusive.
There's Sony thing.
You can do the first-person thing on the Xbox,
yeah,
but the VR, obviously, is
not
PlayStation's. There's also Blood Ties Nightmare, which is, as far as I understand, it's the same, you're in the manor, but there's zombies.
Of course there's zombies.
Yeah, there's always zombies.
There's always zombies.
There is Endurance Co-op, which... Basically, you try to survive co-op as long as possible.
Horde mode.
Sort of. You have a food meter. You have a temperature meter. And you try to last as long as possible. And you get experience, for however long you last for everything. And you have to get to, like, a safe zone to cash in the experience. So if you die before you get there, you get nothing. You get nothing.
That's fine.
I think that's kind of cool.
That is
I don't know
cool,
how much co-op I'm going to play on Tomb Raider, but I'll probably check it out.
At least enough to try that.
There's 5 classic Lara Croft skins, so you can look like the PlayStation 1 Lara Croft. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I actually like that a lot. And then, like I said, it includes all the DLC from before, and if you pre-order it, you get a really sweet art book, actually. So, do you care about this game at all?
A little, probably not getting it, though.
You've played Uncharted now, which is very similar.
A lot. I played a lot of it this week, actually.
Very, very similar. I loved the first Tomb Raider. It's better than Uncharted 3. It's probably better than Uncharted 1. I like 3 better than 1.
Oh.
It's better than Golden Abyss. It's not better than 2 or 4, but it's still really good. I haven't played this one yet. I was waiting for it to come out on PlayStation 4, and this seems perfect. Though it comes out in October, which is a little awkward. I was like... Oh, no. And then they're like, there's a PSVR feature. And I'm like, well,
there it is.
There's my reason to buy it. Because VR comes out that month. Yeah. And I don't know what I'm getting for VR exactly yet. Pre-orders are up for certain things. I need to know what's digital and coming out and stuff like that. But this probably just jumped to my list of a VR game.
Yeah, VR.
Yeah. Really like the first one. Heard nothing but good things about this one.
It's supposed to be great. I haven't played it, though.
The Xbox Slim got a release date.
Thank God.
But only the 2 terabyte one.
Good, that's the one I pre-ordered.
August 2nd, and that's basically all there is to that. Though it's funny, they put out the 2 terabyte one, which is $100 more.
Yeah, it's like $3.99, I think.
Yeah, I believe it's $100. They put it out first, and then the other one's coming out later. It's
there's 2 more. There's a 1 terabyte and a 500 gig.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Yeah, but they're just kind of enticing you to buy the 2 terabytes. Kind
Already pre-ordered it.
of a smart tactic, I guess.
Yeah. That's the one I wanted anyway, so.
It's fair. Yeah, I hate that the Scorpio was announced so much because
That doesn't
I
bother me.
really like the design of the Slim. I'm gonna have to look at them when they actually come out because I love the look of the white Xbox that I have. Oh, they're all white. Never mind. There goes that idea. I was gonna say I like the look of my white Xbox that I have, but everything else I have is black in the display or in the cabinet, and like.
Get a can of spray paint.
Yeah, I was just like, I'll get the, and then it's only white. I don't think they have a black version. They have a red version. It's really ugly.
Yeah, maybe.
They have a Gears of War one that's hideous.
No, I hadn't seen that. I just got the regular white one.
Yeah, but there's no black one.
That's fine.
Wah, wah. Dead Rising is getting a remaster. This fits in line with Capcom.
Sure does. They
They're-
remaster everything.
They remastered the
Sometimes
Resident
in
Evil.
the wrong order. Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil 6 and 5, 4 is coming out. They already did 1. They did 0. Like, they're doing whatever they want. And I guess the remaster's clearly doing very well.
Like they've said, they're making money, so they're going to keep doing them.
People complain all this console generation is remasters. People are buying these
Well,
remasters.
people quit buying them, they'll quit making them, so.
This is cool, I guess. It seems like... I don't believe this was confirmed. It's definitely Dead Rising 1. And I think off the record they were talking to somebody and they said Dead Rising 2's in the work, which makes total sense because they're remastering literally every game they have.
Everything in their catalog.
Even like the Mega Man Legacy Collection was a remaster.
Yeah, nobody wanted
of
that,
the-
so yeah, that's
all
weird.
right, I'll kill you. So it seems like Dead Rising 2 is going to be separate, just like the Resident Evils. It's an Xbox and PS4 game. It's already on PC as far as I understand.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Capcom just doing more remasters right before Dead Rising 4. Yeah, 4 comes out on Xbox, which it's also coming out on PS4, but it's another timed exclusive
One of those
thing.
weird time things.
Man, I don't like the timed exclusives.
Doesn't bother me. I'm about to have an Xbox.
Well, yeah, that's fair, but my problem is I'm a big trophy hunter.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Right, but it's a problem for me because I want to play it on PlayStation, obviously. So if a game, like if it's an exclusive, I don't care. I'll get it for Xbox. But if it's multi-platform, probably 99 out of 100 times, I want it for
On PC, yeah.
PlayStation. And like Tomb Raider came out on Xbox, and then they're coming to PS4, and I hate that. Like I'm opposed to that. So naturally, being opposed to it, I shouldn't buy the PS4 one.
But you're going to for trophies.
But then that shows that I don't want it at all. But I do want it. I just want it at the same time. So
Well, then
I don't
buy it on
actually
Xbox.
know what to do here. I thought about doing that actually, just buying it because it's down to like $10 or something
Yeah, it's fairly cheap now.
on Xbox. I was like, well, if I just buy that in the season pass, I have everything, but I want the PSVR support. That's
Just
kind of
buy it on PC.
I want the PSVR support.
Well,
I don't think this. Oh, yeah, it is on PC. It came out on PC like 3 months after.
yeah,
Xbox.
something like that. It was like a
weird.
small delay.
Yeah, but yeah, that was like a dilemma that I had. Like with these times, I'm always like vote with your wallet, etc. I don't know how to like who
How
to
to
punish
correctly vote,
and
vote with your wallet.
yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to like buy it used, so they don't get
They
the money,
nothing.
and I still get the game that I wanted. Like that's kind of, and
That
it's kind of
sounds
a
fair.
mean thing to do, but I am mad that they do this.
Yeah.
Like I don't support them doing this. So I've thought about doing that, just like chilling on Tomb Raider for however long it takes. It's a single player game, so I'm sure people aren't
Yeah,
going to
within a
like
week.
it. They're going to return it and pick it up used for a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
And then they put the art book. It's a really nice art book for the pre-order.
Well, then I guess you need to pre-order it.
God damn. It's a conundrum, I'm telling you.
It's not my fault.
I don't know what to do.
Pre-order it.
Probably. That's probably what I'll do. Let's talk about Injustice
Why?
2.
Okay.
Because there's 2 new characters.
Yeah, one we saw coming, and one's useless.
To the surprise of no one, Wonder Woman's in the game.
Yeah.
Totally different looking than the last Wonder Woman. I thought the last Wonder Woman was the worst looking Wonder Woman in anything I've ever seen ever. I will kill you if you say Gal Gadot is a terrible looking Wonder Woman.
She does not look like Wonder Woman.
You're an idiot.
Anyways.
She just looks like a man in a Wonder Woman
Waller?
costume.
Oh.
It was really weird. This one's better.
Is it?
It's better.
Minus her face.
The face and the hair are really bad.
The hair looks like it's from a PS2 game.
Yeah, it's really bad. I think the body is better.
It's fine.
Like, the outfit and stuff are fine.
Yeah, the outfits are
The
fine.
voice is a little weird. I'm not a giant fan of the voice. It's okay.
I just couldn't get off her hair. It just doesn't look... It's so out
Yeah.
of place. It's wrong.
Her moveset seems sweet.
Yeah, her moves seem cool.
Her moves seem awesome.
The lasso looks cool.
The lasso looks great.
Mm.
Other than that, I don't know. I don't play as Wonder Woman anyway.
I think I did
don't
once
care,
just to
but
try.
I'm 1,000,000% sure that they're going to have skins with all the new
Yeah, they
characters
I'm
from
sure
the
they
movie
will.
and stuff. So if I ever play as her, I'm sure I'll do that. I would buy a skin pack if they had that with the movie characters for surezies.
That's fair.
Play that new Joker.
Why?
I literally don't know anything about it because
Yeah.
the movie's not out yet.
That's true.
Looks good to me though.
Yeah, it looks fun.
The other character is somebody I believe I read off the results of a poll, and I can't remember if it was number one. I kind of think it
That
was.
would make sense.
I think it was the number one most requested in Ed Boon's poll. Blue Beetle in the game. Not super surprising, but it gives me hope that we're gonna get like the Young Justice lineup, which would be awesome.
I can see that. Yeah.
Blue Beetle's Blue Beetle's the focus of the second season of Young Justice, or at least the Scarab Beetle things. And I would love if I know this game won't, but I would absolutely love if the game was like 4 different teams, or I guess including villains, it would be like 8. All trying to do whatever the mission. I don't know what the story is, but like you have the Justice League, and then you have the Teen Titans with Blue Beetle and all them. And then another one could be if they bring back like Zatanna, they could do Zatanna, Constantine, Swamp Thing, and do like the Justice League Dark.
Those guys, yeah.
I think that would be really, really cool. They said they might have two more reveals soon. I don't know. We're filming this. Yeah, the way they said something that seemed like they were going to reveal more characters, like before Comic-Con was over.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's not out as of now, or at least the news isn't out as of now.
We haven't seen it. Well,
Blue Beetle looks cool.
He looks fine.
I like his moveset.
Until they showed his face.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was way out of place.
That's the right word. Yeah, it was a little
very
uncanny.
out of place. Yeah. It's like unsettling. It was like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah, it was also one of those things because it does the. I'm trying to think of a character. Iron Man does it in the movies. Like, it kind of peels back and then reveals it. Venom in the Wonderful Spider-Man 3 also has that thing where it like peels back. His kind of does that too. So I feel like the fact that it just cut and his face was out and then it cuts back and it's not, that was an issue.
It looked like they copy and pasted it in there.
It
doesn't look right.
It was weird. The moveset looks cool. He looks like Cyborg.
When he fights, he looks cool, yeah.
He looks like Cyborg from the first Injustice, and he was the most hated character, not because he was good. Like, people were like, he's the worst character.
Yeah.
Cyborg, that is. So I'm wondering if they totally redid Cyborg, and Blue Beetle kind of took some of his moves.
Some of his old stuff.
Though they are kind of similar. One's just got alien tech. Well, they both have alien tech.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But one's literally a living alien, and the other one's a
half and half
machine alien thing. Yeah.
Machine, yeah, pretty much.
Let's talk about the best news. Gravity Rush 2
Nap time.
Got a new trailer. Guys, it got a new trailer. It is beautiful. It's looking great. There's a new character. Her name's Angel. We don't know much about her.
Does she have
seems
an angel following her
No,
around?
she doesn't. It was kind of disappointing. She seems like a vigilante. She wears all white. She's got the mask. She looks like kind of like a fencer. I don't know.
Like Fiora on League?
Sure. It sounds like that would be.
She has a fencer. She has a sword like that.
Yeah,
she fences.
and does she have a big hat with the...
One of her skins does, actually.
Like Yankee Doodle?
Looks like a Three Musketeer almost.
Looks like Yankee Doodle.
Sure, we'll go.
She seems cool. We don't know much about her. They said that there's more allies that are going to be doing this. I really hope it's like Arkham Knight.
People?
I really hope it's like Arkham Knight, where you actually get to control them for a little bit and do combo moves and stuff together. Because we already know you can do combos with Raven. They showed off a bunch of new areas. Like, all the demos and stuff that we've seen so far has been the one town. This showed multiple different places, all with totally different color schemes and environments and stuff, which is really, really cool. And then at the end of the trailer, it says December 2nd, which is a weird time to choose, but I'm okay with it because it's this year.
December 2nd, 2017.
Nope, 2016. They didn't lie. They said, assuming it comes out.
It'll get pushed back, don't worry.
I don't think it will.
It will, don't worry. I
really hope not.
They always do.
Comes out right next to South Park, which is a little unfortunate.
2
'Cause-
games I don't care about.
You don't care about South Park?
No.
Do you watch South Park? Not
No.
really.
The last episode I watched was here.
That's fair.
That's the first time I watched South Park in probably 10 years.
It's pretty good. That episode aired like
20 years
20
ago.
Yeah.
Was it like season 3 and they're on season like 17?
It was season 3. They actually did a quote about that. Somebody asked them to do a Pokemon Go episode at Comic-Con, I believe it was.
Yeah.
They were there. And they're like, are you guys going to do a Pokemon Go episode? Because it seems obvious to do that. And they're like, we did that
We already
in
did
99.
Pokemon. Yeah, we already did Pokemon in the 90s.
Yeah. But anyway, Gravity Rush, December. I think it's like, the release, it's like Japan's like the first. They're all right on top of each other, so it's a worldwide
all
release,
very
which
close,
is
yeah.
really nice. Super, super, super excited.
If only other Japanese games did that.
Yeah, I know, man. That's so annoying.
Hey, P5.
Hey, I'm very excited. I think that's the only. Well, I guess it's kind of one of our questions later, but I think that's one of the only games I see in the future, this year that could like take my Game of the Year spot. I feel like I'm really excited for that game.
I'm sorry.
I love Gravity Rush.
I'd buy it if it was Gravity Days.
It can be Gravity Days.
All right, then.
You just have to import it.
I don't want to import it.
All right. Did you buy Gravity Rush?
No.
It was on sale this week. It's still on sale. It's on sale till Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
I think it's like $5 for the Vita and $17 or something for the PS4.
I kind of want to play it just because it looks pretty. That's about it.
That's awesome. I love that game.
I know.
My friend came over, and I had him play the first couple levels. He's like, "Oh, it's like Infamous." I'm like, "Yeah, it's exactly like Infamous,
pretty
except your
similar.
powers are
All gravity.
gravity, and your main character is better."
Then Infamous?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. I like Cat a lot. It's more comical,
Well, yeah.
and
it
it's more
is.
comic booky.
Well, yeah, you scrolling through pages. Like,
Created by the same guy who made Silent Hill. Didn't know that until after I beat it. No bias.
uh-huh.
I should Google. I thought about this. I should look up games that he's made because I clearly like them.
Yeah, no kidding.
Toyama, yeah. So anyway, Gravity Rush 2, December 2nd. Super, super, super excited.
Meh.
Let's talk Comic-Con.
Okay.
Let's talk Marvel first. There's
Okay.
less Marvel stuff.
Yeah, because I didn't look up anything.
Great, thank you. Less Marvel stuff. Wasn't super impressed. I
Most
thought...
of what I've heard has been a lot of TV stuff, which I don't watch the TV stuff.
Right, I guess we should say that. I thought Daredevil sucked.
I'd never watched it.
I watched 5 episodes of it, and I was like, I can't take this anymore. And I don't know if I've talked about it on the show. My problem
I
with
don't
it is, what are they, 20? I forget how many episodes there are, but they're an hour long, unlike a regular TV show,
are they?
which is actually 40 minutes. These are an hour long,
Yeah, they're usually 42 minutes.
and
40
they
minutes.
don't have an arc like the episodes. It's literally like they took a movie
And
and
chopped
just
it up.
cut it up. And it bothers me because you don't have that satisfying ooh with like a cliffhanger. Like there's a couple episodes that have stuff like that, but it's not like watching
Well,
a regular
it was made
TV
for
show.
Netflix, where you just binge watch it.
Right, and I don't do that. So
That's
I
fair.
watched like an episode, and I was like, okay, I'll watch another one. I watched another one, and I was like, I don't want to watch another. And then a few days later, I watched 3, and I watched 4, and I watched 5, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I am fucking bored.
Yeah, I
but
haven't watched
anyway,
those.
they did Jessica Jones, which I was told I would actually really like. I haven't
You've
watched
been told
it.
that before, and it didn't work. So
Life is Strange fucking sucks, man. I have been told I would like Jessica Jones, though.
it's supposed to be one of the best ones.
And then I guess I don't know, Luke Cage or something.
Yeah, they're adding a bunch of stuff.
Pretty
to do
sure he's a
Defenders.
Mortal Kombat character.
Not quite.
Who Iron
Fist.
Kit Fisto from
Yeah, Kit
He-Man.
Fisto.
I'm pretty sure is one of them. Kit Fisto.
You just mixed all sorts of
Oh,
shit
that's
together.
Star Wars. Who's the guy from He-Man?
From He-Man?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the Iron Fist.
He-Man.
No, there's a guy with an Iron Fist. I think his name's just Fisto, actually.
It's been a long time since I
I'm
watched
pretty
He-Man.
sure his name
so
is
I
Fisto.
don't remember.
He's got an Iron Fist. Anyway, and then I guess they did the Defenders trailer.
Doing
I
Defender
literally couldn't care less about any.
stuff. And
of
they're
that.
adding Ghost Rider to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was confusing
Why?
to me. That doesn't seem like the show to put him in.
No, it doesn't. I agree with that.
Like it seems like he would
It
fit
seems
way
like,
more
It seems
in
like they're
Daredevil.
putting him on there so they can get viewers.
Yeah, their ratings
think they're
suck.
doing very good.
I'm surprised they're doing that because I thought this was going to be their last season.
I did too, honestly. I hadn't watched that one either, though.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's what
I
keep
mean,
hearing.
everybody's like, it gets better, and it's like, well, they're
Not
their
fast enough, it
viewers
doesn't.
clearly don't think so because they're just going, whew.
Yeah, I hadn't watched any of the
Sup,
TV stuff.
Arrow?
I'm not watching that either.
Yeah.
That
The
sounds
first 2 seasons are good. We'll get there.
awful.
We'll get there. There was Arrow news.
Awful.
We got logos, which we
Look
got
awesome.
Homecoming's logo, which I think looks.
alright.
It's a logo, so I don't really care. I think it looks kind of.
Yeah, it's
We
fine.
got the Thor one, which looks like an 80s cartoon.
That's why I like it.
I like it too. We got the Guardians one, but I think
Guardians one,
I think they
I've
should have
seen-
flipped.
Oh yeah,
I think Guardians should have been the one that looks 80s.
it's kind of 80s. It's whatever.
A little bit, but not as.
No, the
much as
Thor one looks like
Thor.
it came out of an 80s movie.
We found out that they're doing Planet Hulk.
Yeah, he's got the armor and all that stuff.
I don't care.
I'm kind of neutral on Planet Hulk. It's whatever.
It's whatever. Yeah, apparently, what is it? Universal. They can't make a solo Hulk movie without approval from Universal. All this stuff.
Yeah, there's
So
more
like they
hoops
made
or
a Hulk movie and named it Thor. That seems to be what the consensus is of what they did.
God, I hope not. Ragnarok could have been much better if that's what they're gonna
But
do.
we'll see.
Yeah,
Literally, we'll see later because there was no trailer as
No.
far. Yeah, which surprised. That's when I was talking about.
I
was
thought
like,
there'd be more Marvel movie trailers.
Like even if it was just like they did for Doctor Strange, where it's just a tease.
That trailer looked awesome.
I wish they did that for Thor. As somebody who doesn't care, like I'll watch some trailers of Marvel stuff. I typically assume I'm not going to see it unless something changes my mind.
Yeah.
And then the only real heavy hitter that they brought, and I think the reason they did this is because they're going to have a lot of trouble marketing Doctor Strange.
Yes, they are.
And they don't want to be like, here's a Doctor
They
Strange
don't want to
trailer,
overshadow it. Yeah.
here's a Thor trailer, and nobody's going to care about Doctor Strange. So there's a new Doctor Strange trailer.
It looks fantastic.
I don't know what I want. Like,
That's why I like it.
yeah, I was just
It
like,
looks
I don't
good.
know what's happening. I have no clue. Like, I'm interested.
That's because you don't know anything about Doctor Strange.
Yeah, which is a problem to people that are going
That's
to
why
be.
they're making it look all trippy, just so you'll come see it and know what the hell's going on.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know what Doctor Strange does at all. He
He's a
looks like
doctor.
he just bends dimensions in
he's a
some
doctor and
way.
he's strange.
I don't know what the villains. The villains got eye
Looks
problems.
like his eyes were burned.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
what
his
he's
villains very
about.
well.
I wish it was more of a story trailer so I could kind of piece together what's going on.
But this trailer's been very visual.
Yes, very much so. But this is a Comic-Con trailer, so you have to assume that your audience knows Doctor Strange.
I know Doctor
And
Strange a little bit.
they
I don't
can
know
show
his
a
villains
trailer
very
like
well
that.
though, so.
Soon we'll get a story trailer.
I'm sure we will.
I'm sure it'll be on. Who's the guy that gets all the trailers? Jimmy
thinking.
Kimmel.
There you go.
He gets every trailer. I'm sure he'll have a Doctor Strange trailer soon.
At some point, yeah.
And that was really it for Marvel, honestly.
Didn't have a lot going on.
Yeah, I was.
At least I didn't think they did.
Yeah, I thought it was a little lukewarm,
Oh,
but I really do
they
think
showed
it's.
Captain Marvel.
Oh
Cinematic.
yeah, they announced somebody.
Her name. She's in the King Kong movie also. Can't remember her name.
Yeah,
Bree something.
Huh?
Bree something.
Brie.
Yeah, that one.
I don't know. Anyway, cool.
Yeah.
A little bit overshadowed by DC. Did the opposite approach. I think they just like
They brought everything they had.
They threw everything on the table. So I have some notes.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
Suicide Squad. You didn't watch this one.
Didn't want
I
to.
wouldn't recommend if you're interested in Suicide Squad. I honestly wouldn't recommend you see anymore. They're starting to put out clips, which
That's
is something
why I didn't watch it.
we haven't had anymore. Yeah, I watched it. I think it didn't show too much. I'm not like, oh, it's spoiled for me, but they do kind of
It's not
reveal
like that.
shots of the villains. They reveal what the plan is for the team
Yeah,
and
I
just
don't
some
wanna
stuff
know that, yeah.
I personally wouldn't.
It's not like that Batman vs Superman trailer where it's the
No,
whole movie.
it's not like that. But it's still more than I think they need to do because they were kind of Star Warsing it. They were kind of like just kind of showing you shots and stuff, and you didn't really know. Then
Little
they
bit of background.
Then they expanded on it a little bit, and it's like, okay, now you're good. And then now they're going a little bit further, and they're doing the character ones, and I'm like, okay, enough.
Yeah, I'm fine with the character ones.
I like the character ones. I wish they waited a week. I wish they were next week's. I think they put them out a little bit early.
Yeah.
I love the Joker one and the Harley one so much, though. Some estimates. It's estimated to do $120 million lowball. That's its lowball estimate, which would make it the highest grossing weekend, like for one weekend, the highest grossing movie ever in August. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like
I think that seems high. Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen at all. And maybe I'm just crazy and wrong. I mean,
seems like-
I'm
that seems
going
like
to
that
see the
should be
movie
the high
at
number.
least twice that weekend. I know that. but like I still feel like that's a really high estimate.
I might see it once.
For reference, Guardians had 94 million. I think that's the current August.
And it was a far better movie.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
But I think this looks like as unpopular. Actually, it's not even that unpopular. There's lots of people that actually like Batman, Superman. But I actually think this movie looks the worst of the DC movies so far. The only redeeming thing for it is no Joker and Harley.
Well,
like I really feel like Deadshot doesn't get me. Like I feel like they keep trying to push Deadshot as something that we should. I really don't care about Deadshot. The other characters I don't really want to care about because I feel like they're just gonna die.
That is a possibility.
Yeah. So, will the movie be out? It doesn't come out next week, does it?
Was it the first weekend in August?
Yeah. No. So we have another podcast before it comes out that weekend or whatever. I want to do a thing so we can pick who we think's gonna die.
A thing.
Yeah, do a little thing.
All right.
So we can pick who's die. I'll make you a crown.
Yeah, they're all gonna die. They're gonna set a bomb on. They're all dead.
But yeah, this new trailer did have a shot of Captain Boomerang that actually had me laughing out loud, which was pretty good. But once again, it's one of those things like I wish I saw that in the theater.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to watch it.
It sold me on Captain Boomerang though. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a terrible person.
It's because you haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, I don't care.
Let's move on to Wonder Woman.
This trailer looks sweet.
Yeah, this trailer
I like
looks
it.
really
I'm
good.
a lot more excited for that movie now than I was before I saw it.
I completely agree. I was a little bit nervous about it. Not because of Gal Gadot. Like I know people. I was nervous because of the director.
I already know she doesn't look like Wonder Woman. I'm over that. So let's just see what this trailer.
The star for me for the trailer was the choreography, like the fighting scenes.
Oh yeah, like her in the room with the pillars fighting.
Yeah, I love that. I love when she's fighting in the streets and her lasso just like wraps around people and it's doing that glowing thing that looks so cool.
Yeah. Her lasso looks good in the trailer also. Something
that was pointed out to me that I thought was funny was obviously Gal has that accent. And that's like her normal voice. Everybody else is like trying to mimic her accent to make it seem like they're from where, that's the Themyscira accent, which I thought was pretty.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Pretty clever. Something that they did that I wasn't sure how they were going to do it was they brought up Zeus. That Zeus is her dad. And she
tells the guy.
I wasn't sure if they were going to do the Zeus exists, Hades. Like that's a big step of like suspension of disbelief, I guess, from Batman, which is so like they try to ground Batman so much, and they tried to ground Superman
as much as
who's
they could.
one of probably the hardest character. Like he's an alien, all this stuff, and then they're just my dad's Zeus.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a father. Like, was Zeus.
All right,
he's just like that's neat.
Yeah, I really liked that scene actually.
Yeah.
It takes place. Obviously, World War I. It seems like it takes place all in the. We didn't see any present day stuff. I swear, on their press thing, they said Suicide Squad. Like it takes place after, and I thought the movie was going to be flashbacks. Now, whether or not like the
maybe
end of
like
the movie,
90% of it's flashbacks,
whether or not like a part of the movie takes place current day. That's fine, whatever. But I was just a little shy. I was fully expecting flashbacks.
Maybe they'll do like the first Captain America, where literally the first 90% during World War. His is World War II, and at the end you're just like, oh, we're present day now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what they're gonna do.
They may do something like that.
Another takeaway that I had is I don't know if did you see the CW footage? It was from like a year ago.
Then no, I don't believe in the CW.
All right. They showed a little bit of it, and it had the Zack Snyder filter on it.
His color palette is just black, white, gray, and dark brown.
Yeah, the awesome color palette. Yeah. They got rid of that.
Thank God.
I don't like it. I thought that was... And now this is weird, because Justice League kind of got rid of it, too. It's not as prominent, at least. And once again, this is all early stuff. But Wonder Woman...
I don't think they've put the final touches on it.
Oh, no, they said that. We'll get there. But Wonder Woman... That's what it's going to look like. The poster she's got bright red, bright blue, bright yellow.
That's how she should look.
And I'm like, this is weird.
That's how she should look.
Yeah, but So I guess every other movie's just gonna ditch that now. So like Man of Steel and Batman Superman are gonna be in the corner together, and then this new one is gonna.
They're gonna look like comic book characters because they're comic book characters.
All right, go fuck yourself. I just thought that was weird. I kind of like the filter.
I mean, it's fine for some stuff. It looks good on Batman. Anything he does.
It looks really good.
It looks really good on Batman.
I mean, it looks good in.
It looks good in Man of Steel. I thought it worked really well.
I don't know.
It doesn't work for Wonder Woman though.
I mean, it looked fine. The thing is, they all kind of had their like colors, and Wonder Woman kind of had like a bluer one, like more blue.
It's a little different
than like the dusk.
But she's supposed to be bright and like pop. She doesn't.
I mean, she does now. Yeah. Those soldiers with their guns are going to be like, what's that red? I'm just going to shoot at it because...
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to shoot it.
It's like the Family Guy joke where all the soldiers are going out and Peter's there and he's dressed as a clown.
The chicken. Or the clown.
And he's like, you guys are idiots. They're going to be looking for army men.
They're looking for soldiers. You guys are idiots.
That's how I feel it
walking
looks.
Through the jungle as a clown.
But I guess, I don't know. I guess it's just because I'm so used to DC being like, we're the grounded, like realistic one. And then...
We're the grounded. Look at our alien. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they did a pretty good job.
I mean, it was
Superman,
fine.
But they seem to be completely abandoning that tactic now.
I mean, you're a comic book movie. Come on.
I guess. Justice League. This was a shock. I did not. I expected a picture of the team, which we got.
Yeah.
But then they showed a teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it, unfinished footage. They were like, this is super early. We just started filming. This is just kind of what we put together
this is where we're at.
For everybody. And they put it online so that the leaked copies wouldn't get out because they had a hissy fit last year when Suicide Squad leaked. And it was the number, like, by far the most... It had more views than the Batman Superman trailer. Not people were genuinely curious about Suicide Squad because of the leaks. Because that trailer was never supposed to get out. So they just put all their trailers out this year.
We'll just go ahead and skip
which is nice.
Yeah, it's convenient for us.
So they put out Justice League. Super surprising. Didn't expect that at all. My personal favorites. I love Batman. I think Batman and Wonder Woman should have their own movie. I really like the way they work together.
I can see that, yeah.
I really liked how Batman and Aquaman were working together. I'd like to see Batman
working together. A strong way to put it.
Just like how they play off each other with their dialogue. I didn't
Did Aquaman say anything?
Yes, he said a couple things, and then at
nothing
the end,
important or relevant.
And then at the end, Ben Affleck or Bruce Wayne, whatever, he's just like, "I hear you talk to fish."
Yeah, I like that.
That was my favorite line in the trailer.
Aquaman just looks like an angry Russian, so whatever.
I think Aquaman looks really good.
Yeah.
What I didn't like was the
Flash. He looks terrible.
I'm surprised you agree with me.
Oh, I agree completely. He looks awful.
The internet very high on the Flash. By far the most talked about thing.
There's no, it looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm not. I love his effects.
He looks like an Iron Man that only has $20 instead of $20 billion. Like, it's terrible.
I mean, that's kind of how that's kind of the idea, except his superpower, he actually has one.
Except he runs fast.
Yeah, so this is what I'm hoping. I think his suit looks dumb. I don't care. I think the CW one looks better. Like, I think the CW suit looks better, which is pretty bad.
Well, yeah, they can't afford one, so they had to make their own.
I don't like Ezra Miller. I know we haven't seen much of him. I don't like the personality.
He just looks like a little kid that doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't like that. So Superman is newer. He's only been there for like 2 years or whatever it was. Batman is old and like retired.
Yeah, he's like...
Then the Flash is like a kid who's just figuring out his powers. The Cyborg got injured at like a football game, so he's super young.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman's thousands of years or however old she is.
She's been fighting since at least World War I.
And it's just kind of weird.
It's kind of disjointed.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they all belong. It seems like there's some Teen Titans, like Flash and Cyborg should be in the Teen Titans. And
Cyborg definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little.
They literally show him in his leather jacket. It's like, okay.
It's a little weird. So yeah, I don't like the way the Flash acts or looks. People
don't like his
people
look.
Loved his jokes, man. Like, you watch the reaction videos and all this stuff. People loved his jokes.
He had jokes?
Yeah,
I just thought he was dumb.
That's my second favorite chair.
What's the first one?
I'm like, man, that was really funny.
What's your favorite chair? What's the difference?
That was really funny. And then
I didn't even think that was funny.
Can I keep this? The Batarang? I was just like, yep, that was great.
Hey, can I? No.
It might be because I knew those jokes already going into it because they showed that scene to some press and the press was allowed to talk about it. So I knew the jokes, like the punchline.
I hadn't seen them at all and still didn't think they were funny.
So like that's something that may have influenced it, but man, I didn't like his look or his attitude.
I'd never seen or heard that before and still didn't think it was funny. So
yeah, I thought it was not like I like the Wonder Woman Batman thing. Where they're like, he said no. Like
no.
I thought that was good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I like the way they play.
I'm worried about Flash. Cyborg, they didn't show a lot of.
Very little. His effects are clearly not done.
Yeah, they're not done. I think he looks good. Like I like what they're doing.
That is
a
very good starting place. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, clearly not done with the effects.
It needs to be bigger.
I think the scenes that we saw was literally just probably the very beginning of the film. The recruitment. He goes to Flash, tries to recruit him. Works instantly. He goes to Aquaman, tries to recruit him, doesn't work so well, and then
Flash is just like, yeah, I'll do it. Let's go.
I think they get the Flash and everybody, and they go to recruit Cyborg. This is just me assuming from the trailer. I kind of frame by framed it. Flash has one scene where he runs out of the way of a red laser. I think they appear to Cyborg, and they're like, "Hey," and he like gets all attack mode and shoots at Flash, and Flash dodges it, and he's like, hey, no, we're trying to, will you join us? And that's when Cyborg's like, I thought you were just a legend or whatever he said. I didn't know you really exist. I forget exactly what he says.
It just says, I only do when I have to.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I think is happening in that. I think they're recruiting Cyborg, and Cyborg actually shoots at Flash.
That's like the first time they meet him or something.
Yeah. Because why would he say that otherwise if they've known each other?
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. And they're definitely in the same place. Like, they're in that underground thing, and it's a red laser. Cyborg's got the red. I think that's what's happening. And then they show the scene. They show him burying a mother box, which is the plot for the movie. They're going after the mother boxes, and one's in Themyscira, and one's in Atlantis, and I think Cyborg's merged with the third one. I don't know. I'm excited. I was just shocked that they did that, and I really liked Aquaman from it. Like, I thought they're making him as badass as they can, and I think they're doing a good job.
He looks all right.
He chugs some whiskey, throws the bottle down, and then the waves come and engulf him.
And then whales.
I really hope. I can't wait to see him talk to the fish.
I hope he just punches a shark. Then I'll like him.
So this is another theory I have. I like to do theories.
Are they going to use whales?
And then they're always wrong.
I hope they use
whales. And then
whales.
I'm really disappointed by the movies because that's what always happens. So here's my theory. Aquaman, obviously resilient, doesn't want to join. He ends up joining at the end because he and Wonder Woman, their people are at war. They don't like each other.
Why? Do they hate whales or something? Like, what is this?
So they're at war. They don't like each other. Aquaman joins, even though he's not a fan of Wonder Woman. They end up, liking each other as a team. They save whatever. Steppenwolf's done, whatever.
She doesn't stab the whale.
And then in the Aquaman movie, the Atlantis is preparing to attack Themyscira, and it's Aquaman and Wonder Woman
trying to stop
it. Yeah, I think that. It's kind of not Romeo and Juliet because it's not like a love story, but the same idea where they're fighting each other and there's two people who are
save the whales, and they're all friends now.
Alrighty. Anyway, overall, I was happy with all these Comic-Con announcements. There are some other things.
Seems fine.
Arrow got a trailer. Flash TV show got a trailer.
Nobody
Legends of Tomorrow got a trailer.
Of those things.
I'm not going to spoil stuff from them for people that don't know. Arrow, they said they're going back to their roots. Seems like season 1. Trailer was great. Their trailer for season 4 was great. Their trailer for season 3 was great. The season sucked. 1 and 2 are good. Flash, way more footage than I thought we would see. It seems like they filmed a lot of that, where the first couple episodes have a lot of effects and characters in it.
Right.
Seems awesome. I really like what they're doing. I'm not going to spoil it. Legends of Tomorrow is recruiting new team members for their team, and I was excited when they announced who they were, and then they kind of showed some stuff, and I'm like, oh, it looks like it's Legends of I didn't really like Legends of Tomorrow very much.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that did.
So I'm probably going to watch the first episode and
hate it, never watch it again.
Arrow, I'm giving it 5 episodes, because I really like Arrow season 1 and 2. I think it's the best of the universe thing. Shit, I don't know if we got a Supergirl thing. God damn. I'm going to have to look that up after. I care. Supergirl. I'm very excited. Superman's on it. They cast Superman. I'm so excited.
What do you mean they cast Superman?
They cast a person to play Superman on it.
Oh, okay.
He's in the first 2 episodes at least.
I thought she told him not to come back or whatever.
Yeah, so the problem with Supergirl was that they wouldn't acknowledge Superman, but they had to acknowledge Superman.
I mean, yeah.
So, she's like I-aming him and stuff, so it's like Superman exists, but we can't actually show him, and like you see his silhouette.
But we can't afford him.
You see his silhouette like doing stuff sometimes, and the worst offender was there was a part where he was there, and it's cousin. He was there injured, and all you see is his boots laying on the ground, and she doesn't acknowledge him or anything. She's just going. He's just like laying there, and I am just like,
it's like, okay. Wait, I know that guy.
I was like, this is a problem. And then they gave it to CW now, and the first thing that they announced is like, we've cast Superman.
We are casting a Superman.
Thank God. So I'm very excited I'm actually most excited for Supergirl. I can't believe.
I hope it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I didn't see the trailer. It's because I don't follow them on Twitter, I think, and that's the reason that it didn't pop up for me. So I have to check that out.
I don't follow them either.
Fair. Let's move on to some questions.
We have questions?
We do. We have 2 questions.
All right.
What's the best series or franchise from last gen? This is a hard one.
No, it's not.
What are you going to say?
Mass Effect.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, that's easy.
Jeez.
Easy peasy, Japanese.
So there's some good ones. I feel like there's some...
It's not the only good one, but it is my favorite.
I didn't really think about it a whole lot. I wanted it to be more fair. Uncharted is the one that leaps to my mind. I love Uncharted 1.
I didn't get on those till late, so those are almost this gen to me. So
that's fair. And then Uncharted 3 is still a good game. I mean,
I love Uncharted.
It's definitely not a bad game. I really like BioShock 1 and 2. I feel like the third one really hurts it.
Yeah, it's better than the second one, though.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Then there's just so many games that are standalone that I really, really like. Things like
the original Gears trilogy.
Which one?
Gears of War.
That's fair.
That's a good one. I like I like the original 3, the ones I've played. So
yeah, there's a lot of good ones. But I think
it was a long generation, so
it was 9 years. I mean, it's still technically going, but
yeah, kind of.
I think I'd have to pick Uncharted. I can't think of any other games that I've played where every single one has made me go, wow, this is impressive.
Yeah, Mass Effect. Until the end of 3. And then I was like, wow, that's impressive. Not in a good way. Yeah, that and Gears.
I thought about Gears, too.
I still am.
And 1 and 3. Not Judgment, though. Didn't think about Judgment.
That's a game? Never heard of it.
All right.
Skipping that one.
Next question. And this was something that I was talking about a little bit earlier. What are some of our most anticipated games for the rest of the year? We did a most anticipated way in the beginning of the year.
Long time ago.
What games now that we have some release dates and stuff are we excited about? No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
That's probably in like 2 weeks or something.
About time.
Yeah. No Man's Sky. Super excited for that. Almost just to see what the heck the game is at this point.
Just to finally see what's going on in this universe.
For me, yeah. No Man's Sky. I mean, PlayStation VR, if you can count that as a thing. Last Guardian.
Yeah.
I'm, once again, interested in seeing what that's all about.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I want to watch you play that one.
Yeah, Last Guardian for sure. Gravity Rush 2, like I was talking about, I'm super, super, super excited. It was Mighty Number 9, and then it was Mighty Number 9, and then it was Mighty Number 9 because it kept delaying it. And now that that's finally out...
Is it?
And now that that's finally out, Gravity Rush 2 kind of took its place as the game that I really, really want to play.
All my pre-orders are for next year. Oh, nope, there's one. Keep going.
I'm trying to think of if there's any Xbox games I really want.
Yeah, Gears 4.
Cuphead.
Gears 4.
I'm excited about Cuphead.
Halo Wars 2. Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
I am excited for that.
I'm actually more excited about the Pokemon Go expansion, to be dead honest.
Yeah, you're dumb.
I think that comes out in December.
I'm kind of looking forward to Final Fantasy 15. I'm probably not highly anticipated, but I'm looking forward to it.
I've been playing 13.3.
That's
honestly,
your own fault.
I don't know if I'm going to play 15.
I am.
Dear Lord.
At least I'm planning on it. I don't know how far I'll go, but
yeah. There's a lot of good ones still coming out this year. This has been a great year, I think.
Yeah, everything I looked at was early 2017.
Everything from like Ratchet and Clank to...
I was very surprised by how much I liked that game.
Everything from Ratchet and Clank to like Tokyo Mirage has been pretty good.
What else we got this year? All the sports games are still to come out.
There's that Wii game.
There's a Wii game?
No, there's none. Danganronpa 3 is supposed to come out this year,
That's fair.
but I doubt it'll come out here. It'll probably just be Japan.
Import it.
I can't read Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I'd import Persona,
That would
and
be
that would be on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot.
New Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm not like I'll get that, but
Yeah.
I'm not like
That's fair.
if you could have one game like right now from the rest of the year, what would it be?
From the rest of the year,
Yeah, you get it right now.
probably Halo Wars 2.
Really,
I'm very excited for that game.
mine would be Gravity Rush easy, but
Oh yeah, I already assumed that.
cool. Let's move on to your favorite segment and Gareth's favorite segment because he gets
Oh.
to do some write-ups.
About time it came in handy.
Game releases. I looked through these. I know one thing on this list, and it's not even a full game.
Yeah, I looked through these and I knew one also.
So go ahead, rattle them off.
Opening up July 25th, Quadrilateral Cowboy PC, single-player adventure game with a steampunk setting. You and your trusty 56K modem engage in a hacking adventure. That actually kind of sounds entertaining.
It's something.
July 26th, AW Phoenix. I think that's supposed to be Fiesta. It says Festa. Phoenix Festa? Oh. For the Vita. Action game / dating sim. Based on the manga.
Action game / dating.
Based on the manga The Asterisk War, whatever. Defect for the PC. Full release of an early access game. You're creating powerful ships.
I'm getting sick of this early access games releasing.
Me too. But that's where we're at right now.
Ah, jeez.
Endless Burst. PC. Top-down bullet hell shooter. Okay. Fairy Fencer F. Advent Dark Force. PS4. What do you know? It's a JRPG. Originally released on the PS3 3 years ago. An expanded version for the PS4. Headlander for the PS4 and PC. Launch into multiple head trips as you blast through psychotic robots in the 70s sci-fi action adventure.
All right.
Laser Disco Defenders for the Vita. Groovy twin-stick shooter with a heavy disco theme. I kind of want to play that. Here's the one we've heard of. Minecraft Story Mode, Episode 7. Access denied for everything. Next episode in the Minecraft Story Mode. Mutant Mud.
So
What?
it's episode 7.
Episode 7.
That is more episodes
Than any other one.
I think they all have 5. Tales from the Borderlands had 5, but they were 6 parts each instead of 5 parts.
They were 5 and 6 pieces.
Yeah. I don't know what this game is doing because I don't care about the game, but I thought for sure it was done.
I did too until I saw this.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't know you could make a story out of Minecraft. Mutant Mud Super Challenge, PS4, Vita, PC. Sequel to Mutant Muds, 2D platformer shooter.
I have that game.
Well, there's another one coming out.
I haven't played it.
It sounds like your kind of thing. 2D platformer shooter.
Yeah, it was. I watched the trailer and I wasn't like blown away. I was like, oh, okay, I have it. Maybe I'll play it someday.
Riptide GP Renegade, PS4. Think Wipeout with jet skis in a futuristic setting. That's all it says.
That sounds cool. That was the best one so far.
That's fine. Oh god, the name of this game. Shiren the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune and the Dice of Fate for the Vita. 5th main entry in the Shiren the Wanderer series. Roguelike RPG where you fight monsters and randomized dungeons.
Lots of Vita games.
Yeah, I thought that system was
Long live the Vita.
I'm fine with that. Valentino Rossi, the game. Xbone, PS4, PC. Official MotoGP racing game allows you to retrace the career of 9-time MotoGP champion Valentino Rossi. Oh, it's a MotoGP game. Those are sweet, if you like racing games. July 27th. Tom versus the Armies of Hell, PC. Tom, a software engineer turned reluctant half-demon hero, must fight his way out of hell by turning souls into demon-searing weapons. All right. July 28th, 3 Souls for the Wii U. 2D puzzle platformer game designed to take advantage of the Wii U's controller.
I'm glad somebody will, because literally nobody has.
That's not true. They tried to use it for something. Blade Arcus, PC. 2D arcade fighting game originally released in arcades in 2014, and Sega's publishing it on PC. Snow Horse for the PC. Snow horse, snowboarding game you never asked for. All right. where the points are made up, and you are a horse riding a snowboard.
We might have a Game of the Year contender.
Oh, and then it says delayed until August 4th. And why did he leave it on here? Horse riding.
Gareth messing it up.
He even put it in there. Like now delayed until August 4th. And last we have This Is the Police for PC. Sim strategy adventure game set in a city riddled with crime. Follow a deep story while we manage struggling police department fighting against citywide crime. So you're basically the Chicago police.
I was thinking Gotham, but sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
Baltimore.
I've been through Baltimore. Wasn't that bad. I even want to go to Chicago.
Baltimore scares me.
I even want to go to Chicago, and I won't do it. Wait, am I? Yeah. And I won't do it.
So let's move on to what we're currently playing. What have you been playing?
A lot of... for some reason, I've been on a multiplayer kick the last week or two. Well, I hadn't been playing through... that's why I hadn't been playing Tokyo Mirage. So I spent like 2 days on League and like 3 days on Uncharted 4 multiplayer.
I love that multiplayer.
It's
so
very
much.
good.
It's addicting.
It's grown on me more and more. It's kind of taken my Overwatch spot for
I really like
shooting
it.
multiplayer.
I like it until I get the daily. So I got a daily challenge in it today. That was kill 12 people with a pistol.
Yeah.
I'm like, I really don't want to do that.
I mean, I sometimes I'll down people and finish with a pistol just to save ammo. That's about it.
Yeah, and then I did the replace, and the replace was kill 25 people with a gun you've never used, kill 25 people with a gun you've never used, or get 15 downs with landmines. I'm like, I guess I'm doing the landmine one. Nobody walks into landmines anymore.
That's not true. I did 10 downs with landmines in like 4 games because I had that challenge.
Nobody, everybody I play against. So it gets to the point where I like summon a hunter, and then when they grab him, I throw a landmine down and run away.
I don't even have the hunters yet. I'm pretty close.
I'm so sick of the hunter. They need to do something. There's
All
so
you gotta
many.
do is shoot him.
There's so many teams that do hunter extra health, and like a bunch of people on the team have it, and they summon like 3 at a time and just run with the hunters.
That's
and
just
it's so difficult.
That's just funny.
It is so difficult to not die.
I haven't run into that yet.
Oh man, it happens. I mean, I play more than you, but every once in a while, and you know it happens because they'll do it like 2-3 games in a row, and you're like, all right, I gotta get out of here. It's so annoying. Though I did just learn, I don't know how I didn't know this. If you're with a teammate with the hunter, if they melee it instant takes the hunter off you. I didn't know that.
I'd never tried it. But
yeah, if you melee them, they kick the hunter straight off of you, and the hunter like falls down, and you can kill him.
Or just shoot him.
Which is nice. So after learning that, I was like, it's not awful, but it's still really.
It means I gotta stick
by.
by
Do you know how
somebody?
terrifying it is to be chased? Because they all go towards the closest person, which is always going to be one person.
Which is always
so
you.
one person's always going to have 3 people chasing them, followed by the team.
You just drop a landmine and run away.
Landmines do mess them up.
Yeah. I've started using
that
those.
and I do like the slow down time thing. I'm like, get away from me.
Run away. I stopped using the mysticals. Mostly
I don't like them either.
I stopped using those.
I've gotten off the slow down time one except for challenges. Like
if there's a challenge for it, I'll do it.
If I have to do like grenades, like I'll slow down time and then just throw a grenade at them because I know they can't get away. I'm trying to use the one that heals your team. I'm trying to get better about that.
Yeah.
I'm real good about throwing it into walls though.
Well, I guess it goes through the wall if they're close enough to it. Like it'll still pick 'em
if
up.
they're close enough, yeah. I'm just not very good
Knowing
with
you,
it.
they crawl away from it. So.
And the other problem is you really need to use the max like level one where it revives them to full.
Picks them up. Oh yeah.
Otherwise, they are just going to get downed again really quickly because they have like no health.
And there's already a guy there.
And the revive to full cost 8 in your point loadout, which is way too much for me to use.
Yeah. Plus, I finally found
especially because I use the P90, which you like have to have accuracy or something on because the gun just does whatever it wants.
Yeah, I finally found a long gun I like. So. And all I did was put the extra ammo on it.
Which one are you using?
I could tell you the name, but I don't remember. It's the automatic scoped one.
Yeah, I know.
Not the Arrowhead with the older version.
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah.
Is that all that you've been playing?
Pretty much. A little bit more NBA.
We played a little Quantum Break.
Played a little Quantum Break. I'd like to play more of that game.
It's about as generic of a game-wise as I thought it would be.
I liked it enough that I'm probably going to get it when my X-Bone comes in.
The effects are cool.
It looks good. The main character looks really good.
We got to the end of like where the story part plays, the movie,
TV
and then it's
episode.
like we have to download an update, and we're like, okay.
A huge update.
And it just took like 7 hours.
This
We're
will
like,
be
we're not doing
14
this
more
today.
hours.
So that was cool. I platinumed Mighty Number 9.
I'm so sorry.
Man, beating the game without dying was really rough. But I did it today after multiple tries. There was one particular spot, like, this was my favorite story out of it. There was one particular spot where I kept dying, and I finally did it. And when I did that, I was able to beat it, even though there's another hard spot after it. I was just focused.
Yeah.
The worst one, though, was there's a part where it's just an open pit, and it shoots wind. And if you dash, the wind, like, brings you up. And you just dash up to the top, and then the boss is up there.
Yeah.
It's very high up, though. So I'm dashing up this tower, easy peasy. I do this all the time, no problems. And I accidentally hit down and dash. And unlike every other dash in the game, you cannot cancel the down dash.
Oh, really?
So I just got to watch my character spin dash down for a good 6 seconds, straight into the pit, and then the game, it restarts you because you lost. And I'm just like, all right, I guess I'm doing this again. I was so pissed.
I wish you had recorded that.
I probably should have hit the shit. Yeah, I was just dashing. Like, it's the easy peasy part. I never die on this stuff. I'm just like, all right, I'm doing the
Except this
boring.
time.
I'm doing the boring part of it. It was awful. But yeah, I
Damn.
finally platinumed it. I'm gonna go back. I still need to beat the raid DLC. Once I beat that, I've done everything there is to do in the game, multiple times. Pokemon Go, obviously, we talked about that so much. I don't want to harp on it too much.
More
People
Pokemon
that
Go.
don't care about Pokemon Go. I did catch that 1,600 Arcanine today in front of my house. That was awesome. Threw 20 Ultra Balls, 10 Great Balls, used a Raspberry on every single one. So scared he was going to run away. Finally caught him. He was the question marks for the CP, so I knew he was like the strongest thing.
Yeah.
Caught him. I was so happy. He's my best Pokemon now, and he's probably like locked on my team forever because he's.
Forever.
I was trying to go through and like pick what Pokemon I would like of each element, basically, each type, I guess.
Yeah.
And for fire, I was like, I'll do Flareon because I'm never gonna get Arcanine, and then I got one. So
And then you found a giant one.
a real big one. Final Fantasy 13-3. I invited my friend that loves that game over to come show me why he likes the game and how to play it because it's very obtuse.
Yeah.
He explained it to me. I understand it now. I understand why people hate it. It's very open. So basically the way it works is there's like a hub world where you're safe and time doesn't tick, basically. Other than that, you have a certain number of days, which are sped up in game time, obviously.
Yeah.
And you can go to any of these 4 areas and do them in any order, and each one has a certain number of chapters to beat, and you need to beat all 4 areas completely all their chapters. You don't get stronger from doing fights or anything like that. You get stronger from doing side quests, my least favorite thing ever. So you just have to do side quests until you're strong enough to like take out these chapters that are all 4 districts, any order you want to do them. You can hop back and forth, and you're timed the whole time.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is, as far as I understand, because it haven't happened to me, if the timer runs out, it's game over. The game restarts, and you have like the gear or whatever that you had, but you have to redo all the stuff. And if you die again, it restarts again, and you just have to keep doing it until you're able to beat
So you get
all
enough,
the sections
enough gear to go through
until
everything.
you can beat all the sections at once. That's so frustrating to people. Like,
Yeah, no kidding.
so I have a guide that tells me like this hour do this hour do this hour do that, and it's like if you miss some of it, it's okay. You'll be okay in the end. But man, if you don't have a guide for that game and you're just wandering, you're going to waste at least 3 of the days trying to figure out what the heck to do because there's a lot of
What's
quests that
next,
are
yeah.
like for instance, one of the early quests in the game, you have to find a 4-digit code that's written on 4 different walls in the area, and you just have to walk around until you find the 4 digits on
so
the
you
walls.
waste a day just
And you waste a whole day doing that, and not only that, you can only type in the code at midnight. So if you did, like, it's...
to be fun at like 11:30, like, damn it.
Yeah, like, there's a certain time thing where you can type in the code. It's just... I understand why people would be frustrated with it. It's a stupid gameplay like, it's a cool idea, but it doesn't really work in practice. And then I
Yeah.
just absolutely hate the combat.
It's a way to make you do the side quest.
Yeah, also
what it sounds
which
like.
I hate. Yeah, like the reward for doing a side quest is like plus 80 health, plus 7 strength, plus 7 magic. Like that's what you get for doing side quests.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that's how you get stronger. And then you get like different attacks and stuff too.
Yeah.
Basically monsters drop attacks and you can equip them. And then the other thing I don't like is you don't have a party. It's only lightning. So to make up for that, lightning has 3 different outfits that you can switch between.
Swap and switch.
you can swatch between, and you can make one magic, you can make one melee, you can make them all melee, whatever you want to do that best fits the situation. You can make a defensive one, whatever. And like, it just feels weird because it's like you literally have a thing that like heals you if you're dead, and like I'm like, this doesn't make why they should have just given her a party. It would have been much better.
Yeah, that's most Final Fantasy games. So.
I don't understand, but yeah, so. The game, I don't like absolutely hate it or anything, but I completely understand why it's frustrating because
It sounds frustrating.
if I don't make the timer, I'm not playing it again. I will have him come over and beat it, and I'll just
beat it and I'll watch.
because he can beat it. Like he played it the day after because he's obsessed with it. I think he has 233 hours in the game.
Good God.
Yeah, and if I can't do it, if I die, I'm gonna be like, you come over, you beat it, I'll watch because I'm not doing this again.
Like, I'm sick of it.
Fucking frustrating. And then the final thing I played Splatoon today because it was the Callie versus Mari,
yeah.
Duel whatever Splatfest. I picked Team Callie because I'm correct.
Because Callie.
Lots of Team Callie in there. I was very much. I love the way that they do this. I don't know if you've done the Splatfest.
I've done one, I think.
You get a shirt. Everybody else gets a different color shirt that picked the other thing, and then when you go into matchmaking for the ranked games, it puts you're always in the team that you picked, and the other people are always in the team that they picked, and you battle each other, and then it averages like who has the most wins and how many people they picked and stuff to determine a winner at the end of the weekend. And they basically wipe your ranks just for that weekend, and your rank becomes like you start out as a Callie fangirl. Or fanboy, whichever.
You'd be fangirl.
I was, because my character is a girl.
Yeah.
And then like it levels up, and it was like a Callie fiend, and then it's a Callie queen, and then a Callie champion. Like you rank up just as you're defending the person.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool, and they changed all the music and stuff. I think she's gonna win. But anyway, I just think more games should do something like that. Like I think that's a neat concept. Like divide you into teams. Like look at how Pokemon Go is doing with dividing people into teams. Like it's
hilarious.
Makes it friendly competitive. Unless you're Valor, then everybody just hates you.
Then everybody hates you. Yeah, everybody hates Team Valor.
But I thought that was a really cool idea that they should probably incorporate in more games.
I'm fine with that.
Let's move on to the last segment, the unpopular opinion.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We got Toast Rider 11. This is a very clean, quick one. One sentence. I'm interested in your thoughts. I don't really know how to feel about this, honestly.
I don't even know what you're about to tell me.
Modern Warfare 2
is
better than Modern Warfare 1 in every way. How do you feel about Modern Warfare 1 versus 2? Because I'm of the mind that Modern Warfare 1 is the best Call of Duty game.
I always thought Modern Warfare 1 was very, very overrated.
Why?
I like the World War II setting. I was a big fan of the World War II setting, and I loved World at War. So I never even played Modern Warfare 2.
Oh,
no,
really?
I never played 3. I played 2.
I never played 3 either.
I played a little bit of 2 and was just like, oh, it's more of the same. They seem very similar to me.
See, they're not. My problem with 2, and it's one of those things that it's not a huge problem, but it bleeds into the whole game, which makes it a huge problem.
Yeah.
The problem with me is the customization. There's way too much of it.
Oh, I love customization.
Like in Call of Duty 4, it was very simple. You had like 5 weapons or whatever it was. You had the 5 classes that all had very distinct weapons. That this was the power one. This was the accurate one. This was like they were very narrow with all that. Now there's so many guns and stuff. It's like, oh, there's a point there and a point that like there's almost no difference. Then the perks were like stopping power, steady. It was like the classic ones. There wasn't many of them. It was easy to figure it out.
Yeah,
that's why I love it. It was not arcadey. I mean, it is arcadey, but it was more dumbed down and simplified. Then in Modern Warfare 2, which I also really like, you get like 3 perks and a gun and the gun attachments, and you get kill streaks, and you like all this stuff that I feel like when you die and it shows you everything you died to, you're like, man, did I die because his gun was silenced, or did I die because he has stopping power and this, and they combined well together? I don't know. Or maybe it was his kill streak,
better than
or maybe like I just feel like the first one was more simple in
more
that
clean.
You knew, oh man, he shot me with a sniper with stopping power. It went through the wall and killed me. That's it. Yeah. Like it was easier. The problem with Modern Warfare 1 is too many people like hacked it and cheated it in the auto shooting guns,
and auto headshots and stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited for the remaster. But yeah, I love Modern Warfare 2. But I think I like 1 better. Is 1
I
a
always
better
thought 1 was
game?
overrated, because that's probably an unpopular opinion to itself. But
You're gonna get the remaster though? And
probably
check it
not.
out? Oh, really?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I really liked it.
I didn't play Call of Duty because I wanted to be modern. I kept up with Call of Duty because I like the World War II.
The remaster will tell the truth. Like, if I go into that remaster, I'm like, ooh, this feels like dated because there isn't anything.
Yeah.
Then that'll be one thing. But I have a feeling people are going to go into the remaster and really like it and be like, this is what it should be.
Probably.
Like, now it's even crazier because you can customize your character. You can change the knife they have. Like, all this. Like,
Yeah.
it gets to the point where I like knowing when I die why I died, and like seeing kind of creative things. Like Uncharted has this problem too. Seeing kind of like creative things, like, oh, he used the thing that made him run faster and he knifed me. That's cute, you know. But now it's like, oh, he used the thing that made him run faster and he can knife a further distance, and he has this knife equipped. It's like, what? Why did I die?
A combination of the 12 things.
I mean, it's just too hard to evaluate and pick out what's better and stuff when it feels like a hodgepodge of just different abilities that.
You just pick what you like or what you're best with and go from there.
Yeah. And then it always does the thing where I have no clue how to build the class because I'm like, well, it's like
that's the big thing.
It's like this with
one of the big
Uncharted. I'm like, oh, the slowdown mystical's cool, and then I'm like,
what's the best way to use it? Though?
And then like a week in, I'm like, you know, maybe
I'm not
it's
using this very
maybe
well.
it's not cool. And I take it off,
I mean,
and
it
I'm
is
like,
cool. It's just you're not using it right, probably.
and then there's like, well, I can use the grenades, but I can use the grenades that when explosions go off, it marks people. But I can also just mark people with my gun. But I can turn that like.
Yeah, I don't use the marking.
There's
so
just too
whatever.
much. Too many options.
I like options.
I don't like classes.
I do. Sometimes it depends on the game.
I'd just rather not have any classes, but that's not happening.
I just want a World War II Call of Duty.
So that's how I feel about Modern Warfare 2. And I like them both a lot.
That was about the time they started to lose me. So
yeah, it's difficult too because that one was the one that exploded. So
yeah, it really is.
That's what I'm saying.
That one took
I would
off.
compare the remaster to how I feel about 2, and that'll kind of be it.
Yeah, I remember liking 2 the little bit of it I played, but I was kind of almost done with them at that point.
Yeah.
And then Black Ops I kind of got back into.
Yeah, I didn't play any of that.
I liked Black Ops 1 and 2, but I always thought Modern Warfare 1 was rather overrated. But it was kind of original. I could see why it had the hype it did.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Now
it's generic shooter number 7 or whatever.
Now they're like, what can we do? World War One, space, mechs.
Get it?
Do something different.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, all right. If you have an unpopular opinion, please let us know down below. Leave, a paragraph or a sentence in this case, and we can get to it on the show, as well as viewer questions. You can ask us anything gaming or nerdy related, or I guess you can just ask us
anything.
Ask us real personal questions. I don't care. Thank you so much for being here, Kellen.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for watching.